Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you a brief demo about Google Workspace Flows. So this is a recently launched product from Google's AI ecosystem. So just to give you a brief background what Workspace Workflow is, this is a no-code AI automations platform built directly into within Google's Workspace. So basically it's already integrated into Google Workspace. Now, you can see that the interface right here, it's designed to be more simple, intuitive, and also um, more visual at the same time. So instead of just simple, if this then that rules, it allows you to build and deploy smart AI agents powered by Gemini. These agents can understand context, manage multi-step process, and then connect all your Google apps like Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Drive, Chats, or even you can also integrate third-party applications using built-in third-party integrations or even webhook integrations as well. So what it does is you can think of it as your personal AI assistant for handling repetitive cross-app tasks. So instead of you manually doing the work, you can build a flow to do it for you. So for example, you can create an agent that can monitor a Google form for a customer feedback, uses Gemini AI to read and summarize that feedback, identifying its priority, or even automatically updates a Google Sheet with the summary and priority level itself. So this is similar to OpenAI's Agent Builder, which is part of OpenAI Agent Kit and also Microsoft Copilot Studio. So I'm going to briefly show you how to use um, the Create Agent. Now I'm going to show you first where the data source where it's coming from. Now I've used a Google form, so my goal is to create an AI powered talent acquisition agent. So I already have this sample Google Forms, which shows the list of the job descriptions, the responsibilities, and the qualifications. And then this is also the Google Sheets associated with the Google Forms. And then I created a prompt instruction. So I'm going to use this example prompt instruction because I can actually show you there are two ways for you to build an agent. So I'm going to copy this first, and then I'm going to show you. So the first one is you can use this box or chat bot, and then you can paste the prompt instruction. Now the second option is you can manually build your workflows. So by clicking this, you have these options like should be the first trigger, then what would be the steps. This includes also if you wanted to include a Gemini Gems, which is an AI assistant. So this is what Gemini Gems looks like. This is similar to a Custom GPT from OpenAI. So this is what the Gemini Gem that I built looks like. Now I'm actually going to show you what it looks like when I originally built it. So this is the prompt instruction that I've used. This is the title, and then this is also the description. This is also the sandbox environment where you can test whether the response from the instructions is working as expected. Now going back to the workspace flows, you can see these options. You can see Gmail, let's say when I get an email, when someone joins a space. So there are several options. Let's say for example you wanted to include a Gemini Gems, you can actually choose which Gemini Gems you have already built, and then you have the option to create or edit gems. And then going back here, you can add the steps here, and then check if, let's say, the conditions, let's say if it is or if it's equal to, and then you can set variables as well, and or, so it's up to you. So the good thing about manually building this flow is you have control on which steps and also the configurations at the same time. But if you are the person who just wants to explore at least the first time building the flows, you can actually use the chatbot here, it's similar to Lovable and Replit, where you can just type in your prompt instruction, copy and paste it here, and it will design the agent for you. So we're going to start creating this for demo purposes. So I've already pasted the prompt instruction that I have actually built here. So just to give you a brief summary, so this is the actual prompt instruction that I am using right now. Okay, then going back to the workspace flows. So please note that you might encounter some issues. So all you have to do is to go back to my agent and then just click. Actually, it did created one. So we just go here. So this is the flow. But if you want, if it's still having some issues, all you need to do is to refresh the screen, or you can just go to this section. Let's just click this, or just go to discover, and then copy again the prompt instruction and then click create. Okay, so let's just wait. By the way, you can also see some examples here. Okay, so let's try it again. If we go to agents, apparently this is the duplicate. So let's try to click this. Let's go to agents and then just click edit. Okay, so for some reason it's not working. But anyway, I built an example agent from scratch. Okay, so this is the flow. So the first flow is, the first trigger is if a user submits a Google form. So this is the actual Google form that I've shared earlier. And then going back, the next flow is the Gemini gems that I created, which is this one. This will analyze the form submission. It says here, check if form's response contains step 2 content created by gems, or step 1 form's response does not end with step 2 content created by gems. So the other step would be the Google Sheets form. So it should fill out the information based from the Google submission. So like the email, the name of the submitter, and then the answers. And then also the next flow it will decide. Like I had to choose the variable, and then also include the flow, which is Gemini, and then I had to use the variable that I created from gems and use this prompt instruction. And the next flow is whether the candidate is qualified or not. So based on the decision, it should send an email. So I created this email flow. So I used content created by Gemini as the variable. For the 2 submissions, so it should be coming from the Google Forms, which is the email from the one whoever submitted the form. And then for the subject, it is a content created by Gemini, which is it should be this one coming from the gems. And then once the email has been sent, it will trigger a notification that we have notified the candidate. So just to give you an example, this is what the notification looks like while I was testing earlier. Now please note that you have the option to test run. So by clicking this test run, so this will actually tell you if there's a problem with the flow. So all you have to do is to click start. When I was testing this initially, I was encountering an error, so I had to make sure I was able to diagnose and troubleshoot it. Note that this is actually part of the job when you're building a workflow. Now, as we can see here, it's it means that when it's checked in green, it means that the steps are working as expected or it's working properly. So it will actually check each decision flow whether it's working properly or not. Usually it is highlighted in red. Now all we have to do is to click the decide button. Okay, it says here Gemini responded to prompt. It says here false, which means that when it's green, which means it's working as expected. It says here run completed. The agent ran successfully. So to check the results, click the chip in the steps. Okay, and then we're going to check the flow. As we can see here, it means that the automation ran successfully. Although you have to keep in mind that since this is a test, so I haven't filled out the form yet. So when I fill out the form, it should run with this flow. So this is just a quick overview and a sample demo of this project that I have drafted. And that's all. So we will be expecting more demos to come. That's all. Thank you so much.